Now I'm going to run through some of the most important musical styles that you ought to know when you're playing party music. And I actually think that the most important style is rock and roll. Because there are so many white men, especially white men, that love to dance to rock and roll. And then they always dance with the stiff, I've got a stiff back dance. And sometimes they do this. And it's very strange because they're all wearing a suit, so it's kind of really strange. So rock and roll. And when you play rock and roll, it's very important that you both play the straight eighth notes in the music somewhere and also the swing feeling, because that's how rock and roll was made. It's two things meeting each other, rock and roll colliding, and you get this amazing music style. If you want to hear a drummer that's really good at playing the shuffle beat, listen to a guy called Tom Breckline. He's really, I think, the best at that. And I'm going to play a song now where I play rock and roll. I try to combine, there's a straight eighth feeling in the music, and I'll try to play shuffle over it, and I'll use a gimmick just to get the rock rolling. This one I'm going to use. And then I'm going to sing in German, because at these parties, you can actually do whatever you want lyrically, because there's always a bad PA system, so nobody can hear what you're singing. So now I'm going to sing in German just because I need to practice my German language skills. But you can do whatever you want. You could practice a poem or do something else. But here is rock and roll as it should be played, I think. Now it's looped, so I can play some bass. Oh, Jesus. The shuffle. Ich bin weiß wie Milch, und funky wie Kakao. Ich tanze wie ein Nilpferd, und riech wie eine Sau. Ich heiße Franz, und ich habe einen großen Schwanz. Ich heiße Franz, und ich habe einen großen Schwanz, ja. Franz. Ich bin weiß wie Milch. Ich bin weiß wie Milch und funky wie Kakao. That's rock and roll for you. This next musical style is a bit risky. There are not many musicians who dare to play death metal or real heavy metal at these parties. But I think you can do it, but you have to wait until people are really drunk. Because when I play at parties, almost every time when, especially again, the white men with the suits get drunk, they always shout, "Can't you play something with Slayer?" Always. It's every time it happens. So then I tried at some parties to play something, and it went really well because I used gimmicks again, and I tried to do it with a twist. But again, if you're gonna do this, wait until 90% of the party, of the audience is drunk. Otherwise, it will go totally bananas. So here is some death metal. It's like Slayer combined with Teletubbies, just to give it a little twist. my chest. My chest is funny enough, easy to digest, I've heard. And it's raining blood, and soon the apocalypse will come and fill our world with balloons. Big hug. Takey Wiki. Try that at your next party. Another musical style that is very important is the bossa nova. Bossa nova is great, and it makes people relax. It's so nice to listen to. So you need to check out the bossa nova, and it can be really helpful if you are in trouble. If the gig isn't going well and people are angry with you, play some bossa nova and everything will almost settle out and be okay. And if you are in trouble, like for real, maybe you've been playing bad or people are just angry with the way you are, then it can also help to play the national anthem of the country you're playing in. Because when people hear the national anthem, they get very sentimental and they forget all about you. So now I'm going to play some bossa nova, and at one point I'm going to bump it up into some salsa, just to, if you think the bossa is boring, then just bump it up to salsa. And then I'm going to play a lot of national anthems, the German, the French, the Russian, the English, and the American, just so you can see how you can incorporate the national anthems. Yeah, I'm gonna play the bass because if people are angry, don't play the drums, it will make it worse. Another style that you need to know is the jazz music. At parties, everybody always wants jazz music when you are eating, sitting and eating, they want to hear jazz music. And it's strange because nobody likes jazz music. In Denmark we have so many really good jazz musicians, but we have no audience. There are never people at the concerts out in the city. So it's strange. But maybe it's because that jazz music really is good for the gut, for the stomach. Maybe it's because jazz music really boosts the digestion so you can get more food down. And in jazz music, the most important thing are the solos. So the lyrics and the melody, it doesn't matter. Just go as fast as you can for the solos. Fly me to the scat-up, 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 babe. Well, babe, in other words, fuck off. But of course, you also need to be playing ballads. So here is My Funny Valentine. My funny Valentine, stay, skip a scoop, way, skip, 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 ba ba bo ba bo bay. Scoop, skip, scap, biddy, ba bo ba, sleep it, when you're in my company every day is a Valentine's Day. That was jazz music, and that was some great scatting solos.